Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about what the query on the screen does when it's executed. From the thumbnail of the video, you'll see I gave 4 choices. The first option was A. Copy data to an existing table, B. Open the employees to table, C. Copy data to a new table, or D. Open the employees table. Now remember, I gave a hint on the thumbnail of the video and I said that the answer is not D. Open the employees table. To open the employees table, you type the following: select asterisk from employees. So that would be to select all the columns and data from the employees table. So we know D, open the employees table, requires this type of query. So we're going to select that, hit execute, and see if it opens the employees table. And it did. It opened the employees table. The employees table has 5 records in it. So now that we've ruled out option D, open the employees table, we're going to try B, open the employees to table. Now that is also incorrect, because to open the employees to table, you'd type the following: select asterisk all the records and columns from the employees to table. So I'm going to highlight this and hit execute to see if that opens the employees to table. As you can see, that did not open the employees to table, and the reason why is because it says invalid object name, which means the employees to table it's not in the database. It's not a table name in the database. So now we only have 2 choices left here. We have option A, which says copy data to an existing table, and D, which says, well, actually C, and C, which says copy data to a new table. So now we pretty much know that this query has to do with copying data to another table, because the only options left both say copy data, option A, option C. One says to an existing table and the other one says to a new table. Now keep in mind that we just found out that one of these table names does not exist in the database. The employees to table cannot be an existing table because it doesn't exist in the database, because it says invalid object name, and that object name is employees to, which is in the second query that I ran. So now we're going to take a look at the answer to this query and what it does. So C is actually the answer. What it's going to do is it's going to copy data to a new table that's going to be created on the fly when we execute this query. It's going to take data from it's not actually going to take it, it's going to copy the data from another table, create a whole new table, and copy that data from the other table into the newly created table. So what this query is going to do, it's going to use a select keyword in the asterisk, and it says select all the columns and all the data that's in the columns from the employees table. So here's the from clause. So we're going to be taking this data from the employees table and copying it into, using this into keyword, into a newly created table that's going to be created on the fly, and it's going to be called employees to. So again, we're going to select all the records from the employees table, copy them, and send them into, see the into keyword, a table called employees to. And this employees to table will automatically be created to receive this data from the employees table. So I'm going to highlight this query, click execute, and see what happens. And as you can see, it says 5 rows were affected. So remember, there were 5 records in the employees table. And we're going to take another look at the original table because we're going to be getting this data from the employees table. So let's run this. Select asterisk from employees. Select all the records from the employees table. Essentially, we're going to open the employees table and take another look at the records in there. So there they are. And now we're going to rerun this query, which opens the employees to table, which at first didn't even exist. But because we ran the query above, we're going to be able to see these records in this newly created table called employees 2, which didn't exist a little while ago. So I highlight this query, click execute, and as you can see, the table now exists and it has data in it. So now we're going to run both of these queries at the same time so you can see both tables side by side with the exact same data. And there they are, the employees table and the employees 2 table. So the answer to the question is C. This query copies data to a new table, and this new table is created on the fly called employees 2 because it selects all the records from the employees table and copies them into a new table called employees 2. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about copying tables that have data in them, there's another video that I'm going to have on the screen right after this video, and it's about copying specific table data that I think you'll find really interesting. This video discusses the topics in this video in more detail, and it also will show you how to copy records to an existing table if you'd like to learn how to do that. And also it covers how to copy only selected records from a table into another table, whether it's existing or if it's a new table. So check out the video on the screen following this video and you'll learn even more about copying data. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you really enjoyed it, I appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. And also check out my description section, which will also show these queries where you can actually copy and paste them if you're going to be running the queries on my YouTube channel, because I also allow you to practice in SQL Server. And also you can check out some of my SQL courses where you can learn SQL in a course setting if you'd like. Thank you so much for watching. See you on my next video.